Hello everyone and welcome to Shay Games Library channel. This is Sweeeping Plains vanilla map from City Skylines 2, and as you can tell, this is gorgeous map. It has almost everything: beautiful mountains, rivers, plains and ocean. However, one thing this map don't have is any sort of flat land. So it will be quite a challenge to build on this terrain. I can already see why people avoid building on this map, but I will try to build city here anyway. So welcome to beginnings of Asterton. First of all, let's make some points of interest. For example, I will mark this underground water deposit with this road here on the right side. And we can also check wind direction. We can see it going from west to east, so that means we will build industrial zone on the east side and residential and commercial zones on the west side. In City Skylines 2 we don't have to worry too much about money or space at the start of the game, so we can build a nice variation of trumpet interchange that will serve as entrance to Asterton right from the start of the game. And while you enjoyed this small time lapse, just a small reminder: if you see anything you like in this episode, please leave a comment, press that like button and consider subscribing. All feedback, good or bad, is greatly appreciated and will serve in future development of Asterton. Now this is a good looking initial road layout for our city, and here's a small tip. I just want to say whenever I can I will use custom made roundabouts, and to do that I'll just make sure that both sides are at the same length, and I will use continuous curve tool. Just like that. And you can do exactly the same thing on bottom side of this future roundabout. And what is good about custom made roundabouts is that you can actually decorate those roundabouts however you like, and you can place buildings and zone some residential or commercial or even industrial zones on the side of the roundabout. Now we can finally start, and I will start with a small coal power plant here on this part, and we will add sewage and water on this side of the map. And this is great. We already reached milestone 1 without ever building a single home, and we can finally start zoning and adjusting terrain as we need for the zones to look nice and to work properly. So we can fill up this part of the map, and we unlocked the rock musician mansion, and this will be important in the future part of this episode. And idea here with this custom roundabout, I want to put commercial zones around and on this roundabout, and around this commercial sector I will put higher density residential zones, just to try to avoid these high rent issues that many players, including myself, encounter in City Skylines 2. Now it seems that we already need a cemetery, and I have a perfect place for cemetery here on this side of the map, and it's perfect place because it's not very close to the center of the city, but yet it's very well connected to every part of the city via this interchange and via those roads. So I hope this will work nice, and we will continue zoning and unlocking more milestones, more levels. Now we have enough points to place a geothermal power plant here in this area, just above that water deposit that we seen at the start of the episode. And this will help greatly with profit of this city. Main goal with the geothermal power plant is to export excess of power to other cities, and that way we can earn money so we can build anything we like in our city. It's finally time to put first elementary school in this area, but not before we unlock milestone 3 for our city. And I will place this school here in this area. It's very close to residential zone, and I believe it's the best place for our school. It's already looking very nice. The whole city has grown so much in so little time, and you can see we have a considerable profit, weekly profit in our city, and we can use that profit to add more services to our citizens. For instance, we can add healthcare center, and we have some issues with high rent, and in those times I always like to put more industry. I like to provide more jobs for our citizens. That will in most cases solve those problems. Also, adding more services will help with reducing cost of living for our citizens, and that will help with high rent issues. We have nice profit in our city after adding more industry and more commercial, and we can use, of course, that money to place a fire station and police station in close proximity to industrial zone, because industrial zones is the most affected by fire and other problems. And this is very interesting part of the build for today's episode. We can use this partially flat land to create nice farmlands where we can place our specialized industrial branches. So enjoy this brief time lapse. The main goal of all this is to reach milestone 4 and unlock parks. This will be important in later stages of this episode. And finally, we unlocked Grand Village milestone number 4 in today's episode, and this is very important because I wanted to unlock parks and some other features that come with level 4 milestone. Primarily, we can unlock now grain fields here and some forestry industry that will immediately place in this dedicated industrial zone that we are building on the south side of the city. This is looking very nice, and I'm very happy with the current results, and I hope you like it too. As I was continuing with the build, I encountered these strange statues here in the middle of nowhere on the map. Actually, it's close to the river, and they are looking very strange, look like 3 heads sticking out of the ground, and this of course gave me idea and inspiration for this special part of the build that we are going to do next. And as you are about to see, I will use these heads, and I will use Rockstar Mansion to create a nice interesting location here on this part of Asterton. I was thinking that this rock musician that lives here encountered these statues when he purchased this land, or perhaps he even built those statues, and this rock musician comes to that place whenever he needs a little bit of inspiration or a little bit of escape from everyday problems. And again, I will use custom-made roundabout, and I will use some assets that we unlocked with milestone 4. Primarily, I will use sports parks like this tennis court here. I will put it at a slight angle from this road, and also we can use, for example, this open gym asset that we unlocked. Also, I want to make it parallel to the tennis court, and I will use one more bigger park here in this area. Perhaps our rock musician like to take out his guests to this park, and they can enjoy the nature and the river and everything else. And since we are so close to the river, we can also build a small marina with marina docks here on this area. We can let the water in, and then I was thinking I can make a little stream that will encircle this whole area and separate this area from the rest of the city. I will cover everything in trees and decorate everything I can with the smaller bushes and other trees, and I hope you're gonna like it. Leave me a comment, let me know what you think about this very special build. I think we are ready to wait the winter and we can enjoy some cinematics in few moments.